Mrs. Anna Brasio, who holds a PhD in chemical engineering from the University of Coimbra. She has contributed to several publications, patents, theses, and posters. Uh, her most recent work focuses on energy transition and decarbonization. And her presentation has to do with second generation bioethanol production from forest management and agricultural residues. Mrs. Brasio, the screen is yours. I think you're muted. Awesome. All right.
Yes, thank you very
Nice.
much.
Perfect. We can also see your
Um,
screen, so you're yeah,
okay,
go ahead.
and you can hear me well, right?
Perfectly. Yes.
So thank you for your presentation. Thank you for your invitation. I'm here representing Prio, a Portuguese company. We are a group in reality, and I'm representing Prio Bio. That is today is the main producer of second generation biofuel called biodiesel, that today is mixed with diesel. If you have a car on diesel, you are using possibly 7% of biodiesel, of a renewable energy. And in this way, and because we are always creating new goals for us, we are trying to find another ways to get more and more renewable energy on the market. Just to say that Prio works a lot with ADAI, mainly ADAI located in Leiria, and it's very interesting see that this forum was organized in cooperation with ADAI. I'm here, me and Ambrosio, as responsible of processes, internal processes development. I'm here because we developed in the, in 2003 a project to produce second generation bioethanol in order to provide not bioenergy to mix in diesel, but to provide solutions of bioenergy to mix on gasoline. Because we have a different carbon footprint on
Um,
bioethanol.
Sorry to interrupt you, Ms.
No
Prezio.
problem.
Are you changing your slides or you're still on the first?
No, I'm still in the first.
All right. Never mind. Sorry.
No problem. And I was saying that bioethanol, we are not producing bioethanol from a common feedstock. We are looking for bioethanol from residues, and residues that are identified in the European directive called Renewable Energy Directive. I will, okay. And just to contextualize this, I can say that we have here a serious problem. We are seeing that CO2 emissions are increasing a lot, mainly because world population is growing. And just to say to to give you a new, I'm pregnant. And because of this, today I'm contributing to this world population increasing. However, I have here a feeling that I work in a very interesting area, because I can see the changes that the market is doing to provide a different curve of CO2 emissions in the future, or at least in until 2050. We will observe a different curve not growing as so fast as we are seeing. Of course, this subject is discussed in a lot of forums. COP is one of those forums, and because of these discussions, we see that there are a lot of documents, laws, directives written to provide to define goals to reduce CO2 emissions. Of course, transport sectors are one of the main sectors emitters that emit CO2. We emit in Portugal, transport sector emit 26% of these GHG emissions. And pre-born, looking at this, pre-born, although we have fuel stations, we have a fuel stations chain in Portuguese market. We born producing precisely biodiesel, a renewable fuel. And we born in 2006. Besides this biodiesel plant, we have also here in Aveiro a tank terminal where we put diesel and gasoline, our biodiesel and also bioethanol that we buy from the market. And then we distribute and market these liquid fuels in our own stations, fuel stations. So our mission is produce and supply energy to move people, ideas, vehicles, and goods. The focus is not a common energy, but a innovative, accessible, and safe energy. So, like I just said, we have here our biodiesel plant, then we have biodiesel supply when we put diesel, gasoline, bioethanol, and biodiesel. We have our own service station, and finally, of course, we have also here a business area regarding looking to the electric mobility. Here you have a photo of our facilities in Aveiro, Portugal. We are near to the sea, and we are located in the river that with the water comes from the sea. In Portuguese is not rio but ria de Aveiro, and that's why we have this so beautiful view from our windows. So we produce biodiesel using vegetable oils, and we have a installed capacity of near around 100,000 tons per year. To convert virgin vegetable oil that is that was competing with human food, and that's why in 2012 we started looking to our technology and changing it in order to, in 2022, we were producing 100% of biodiesel from waste-based feedstocks. Why looking to these waste-based feedstocks? Because we have here a carbon footprint lower than the footprint we have to fossil-based fuel. In this case, in comparing, the best comparison is to diesel. And with biodiesel, we produce a lot of different solutions. We sell in the market 100% of biodiesel. We have the common solution in the market that is 7%, but we look today for a different mixture of biodiesel into diesel. We are selling 15% of biodiesel, We sell also to maritime sector, and with based on this, or although we have these solutions, we are working also in other solutions like hydrogen, biomethane, and bioethanol. That is the focus here today. Bioethanol comes here in our innovation department. Bioethanol here comes in a perspective of a circular economy in our innovation department, and that's why comes the project I bring here, that is BioFlexPort. BioFlexPort puts together several Portuguese entities. Here in the right we have pre-identified them. We have PRIO, we have LENEG, CBE and Floresha. LENEG is the National Lab of Energy and Geology. CBA is the Center of Biomass and Energy. I believe that we have here some people that knows very well these entities. And finally, we have Floresha, that is today a provider of biomass in the market. With these players, we try to develop a technology and whole concept that provides a more sustainable and economically sustainable environmentally, but also economically, bioethanol. Bioethanol, we can see on the market, it's a very interesting biofuel. We are seeing that the usage of bioethanol is increasing. And here, just to say that bioethanol or ethanol, the molecule, is today a commodity, is used to produce a lot of products in the market. And here, and with this approach, we are producing the molecule with focus to biofuel. But in the future, if we have hypothetically no fuels, liquid fuels in transport, we can use also this ethanol to other applications. And one of that is also to produce SAF, sustainable aviation fuels, that can also give some answers to the goals in the transport. How we produce this? We firstly extract sugars from the feedstock. We fermentate them, distillate and deshydrate. But this process is a very simple approach. For each feedstock we process, we will have here very detailed units focused on them. Some numbers on the market value. We know that around the world we have around 100 million of metric cubits produced, and Europe produce only around 10% of that quantity. And why bioethanol for us is very important to understand very well why we are doing this path. Firstly, because we believe that electric is not 100% of our future. The future will be eclectic, and we believe that hybrid vehicles can be the main solution. And because of the technology development, we believe that gasoline with electric is the main solution. So gasoline is mixed with ethanol, so ethanol is important. We are seeing that many countries in the world are offering higher blends of gasoline with ethanol. We see that in France, this type of cars are selling well. We see many studies about LCA's analysis, and we see that this type of hybrid cars are effectively a solution and comparable with electric cars. while Europe is thinking and looking for regulation and trying to understand and invest in new plants, but we are doing a path very slow, and we see that in Asia are producing right now are doing construction of new plants to produce bioethanol. They are very fast on this. Like I just referred, we have ethanol not only for cars, but also for aviation, because one of the technologies available on the market is this technology called ATJ, alcohol to jet, that uses alcohol, ethanol, to produce bio-kerosene that you can use directly on the fleet that you have today on the aviation sector. This project, we focus on this project in specific biomasses, residual biomasses, mainly in forest and agriculture types. In forest, we have eucalyptus, residues of eucalyptus, residues of maritime pine and stone pine. And then looking to agriculture, we focused on corn, olive, and olive growth. We evaluate the building to one plant in Aveiro, where we are, near our installations, and the other near our supplier that was developing this, working with us, near Floresha. And CBE and Floresha try to understand the quantities we have around these places of residual biomasses of each of these types. And we conclude that we have residual biomass, not in big quantities, but considering several factors, other plants that today already consume this type of biomasses, considering projects that are being developed and that will consume that type of biomasses, we determine that we have enough biomass, feedstock, to build here a biorefinery to produce bioethanol. With LENEG, we developed the technology. We validate that this type of feedstocks could produce bioethanol, and we identified several factors that could improve the process and the valorization of all the subproducts in order to put more economically viable the project. And we did also, with the support of LENEG, a sustainability analysis, and we determine some conditions that could help us to reduce the sustainability of the process. For instance, we can put together with a CHP plant, a biomass central, basically, that uses today residual biomass to produce steam and electric energy, and we could, in first place, valorize the residual biomass into bioethanol, and one of the subproducts called lignin could feed this biomass central. And with this, we will increase the specific the calorific value of the feedstock. Of course, we remove some parts of the total amount that is entering on this type of plant of the biomass central, but we could improve and put more sustainable all the concept. Today, and because Bioflex 4 was finished in June of 2023, PRIU is already working in an industrial project based on those results. Of course, we need to we are developing more results, but basically we are putting all these results into the practice. Big messages that I would like to left is that we need to start working on decarbonization today and not to waiting for new technologies like hydrogen. We need to start with that things that we have today, and that we believe that biodiesel can be a solution, bioethanol can be a solution. Eventually not present in 2050, but it's solutions that can lead the energy transition. And we believe also in this. Bring together circular economies is our goal, because energy carbon footprint is highly and instantaneously reduced. Thank you very much. I have here my contacts.